For most people, we know what the meaningful things are, don't we? For some people, their family, faith, your job. For some people, it's more concrete. It's to survive through the night. We all have our important realities. Our faith, like I said, San Francisco, we had a recent important thing. The San Francisco Giants won the World Series. That was very important to a lot of people. A few people took it a little too far. But we celebrated this city, Frisco, that we love so much. Don't call it Frisco, is that what you said? Well, they were calling it Frisco way before anybody said not to call it Frisco. Just ask Jack London, for instance. All right, here we go. The Druids, like their Eastern ancestors, paid the most sacred regard to the odd numbers, which traced backward ended in unity or deity, while the even numbers ended in nothing. 3 was particularly reverenced. 19, 7 plus 3 plus 3 squared. 30, 7 times 3 plus 3 times 3. And 21, 7 times 3, were numbers observed in the erection of their temples, constantly appearing in their dimensions, and the number and distances of the huge stones. They were the sole interpreters of religion. They superintended all sacrifices, for no private person could offer one without their permission. They exercised the power of excommunication, and without their concurrence, war could not be declared, nor peace made. And they even had the power of inflicting the punishment of death. They professed to possess a knowledge of magic and practiced augury for the public service. They cultivated many of the liberal sciences, and particularly astronomy, the favorite science of the Orient, in which they attained considerable proficiency. They considered day as the offspring of night, and therefore made their computations by nights instead of days. And we, from them, still use the words fortnight and se'nnight. They knew the division of the heavens into constellations. And finally, they practiced the strictest morality, having particularly the most sacred regard for that peculiarly Masonic virtue, truth. You'll have to forgive me. I had a grandmother, Julia, from Cork City in Ireland, and I have a soft spot in my heart for the little people, the leprechauns, and of course, the Druids. Well, whatever you think of Albert Pike, he was controversial. These things were important to him. As I said, the things that are important to us. Well, this bookstore is very important to me. City Lights Bookstore. Do you know people come from all over the world to come to our fair city? And some people want to see Chinatown or Alcatraz or the Golden Gate Bridge or MoMA, what have you. But there's a lot of people that come here, and this is at the top of their list. This is one of my important places, almost as important as my own bookstore just around the corner off the alleyway off Fresno, just a couple of blocks from here. So, if this bookstore is important, the books must be important too, don't you think? And if the books are important, then the words must be important too. Words, words, words. And there are different kinds of words. There's, for instance, the living word, as our friend Burroughs once said. He called it the living word. And usually when you think of the living word, you think of religion. This is the word of the Lord, the living word, the religious shows you see, late night TV. And William Seward Burroughs, an old friend of this place of City Lights, he talked about the word being a virus. A quote from William Seward